What's up everybody? In today's video, we're back at Canadian Coldbloods. What's up guys? So today I am traveling out to go see Brandon of Canadian Coldblood. If you haven't seen the video yet of where I got SABZI, the link's up above in the corner. But yeah, SABZI and I here are going to visit him so that Brandon can accurately sex him for me. Why I want to do that? Who knows? I mean, it's probably not hard to figure out. So that's what we're doing today. Let's head out. All right, so I got SABZI and a bit of moistened moss. Like, it looks like there's a lot of water in there, but it's just lightly spritzed. And there's a nice vent hole. Hey buddy. So we're gonna put that in there. And then we have a lid up here with a small heat patch just to provide some additional warmth, because it is -degree weather outside. All right, let's head out. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Canada. Look at that weather. Isn't that fun driving through this? Okay, everybody, well, I've just arrived over at Brandon's. We're at Canadian Coldbloods, and right when we got here, Brandon let me know that there's an exciting surprise going on today that we're gonna check out in just a sec. So let's see what's up here.
Yeah, like Diane said, he was driving up and SABZI's mother was crawling out of the nest box. So I messaged him and I said, hey, I'll wait for you to dig up SABZI's mom's eggs. Ooh. And look at her on the log, or on the bark there. She's looking dirty and thin. So we're gonna dig up her eggs right now.
Very cool. That is super exciting. We're so lucky we got here for that.
Here, see if you can get a better shot.
Oh, there she is.
Look at how lean she is there.
Oh yeah, she must have been real chunky before.
Yeah.
Beautiful moment there.
All right, so what's your guess, buddy? How many eggs?
Well, curious, what's the most you've ever found? 7
6.
or something? 6.
6 is the most from her.
Okay, I'm gonna say 5.
5?
What are you thinking?
I'm gonna go 6.
Okay, I like the way you think. I should have been as ambitious. I should have said 7.
I'm gonna be optimistic.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, she didn't cover up the entrance very well. You can see the burrow there.
Okay, yeah. And
so you can see it wrapping around in here.
Yeah.
So she goes in and around. So I just
kind of gently
just gently kind of.
Oh.
There we go.
Okay. And they're pretty good size.
Yeah.
Very cool. We got 1. And is this just like a mix of potting soil and sand?
Yeah, just soil and sand, yeah.
Very cool. You got 2. And these are just laid today, eh?
Like literally. Came back from my cottage this afternoon, and I knew she was digging around and doing her thing, but yeah, so then I just left her alone, and then I saw her come out, and I was like, oh, perfect timing.
3. I see another one there. They're good size. They're like the size of almost full-term lychee egg.
It's crazy. Like you think that she could actually like fit them all in, right?
For sure.
So yeah, you just have to be careful. But the eggs are pretty tough, even if you do. I know there's another one in there. I saw it. If you do kind of press a bit too hard, they're pretty darn tough.
Yeah, the worst is reptiles with calcified
shells.
shells.
The hard-shelled eggs?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I meant. Hard-shelled eggs. Okay, I hope I'm wrong. I hope I didn't jinx it.
She laid 6 last time. So this,
oh no.
What I do find though, and I should have probably guessed 5 with you, because what I find, if they lay a big clutch, then the next clutch is always like 1 fewer eggs, right? I was right.
It's definitely one of those times I'm glad I was wrong.
Imagine there's a 7th in here.
I hope so. I hope there's 8. Let's beat your record.
Oh, jeez. Oh, buddy, that was awesome.
Almost running out of room there. You gotta.
I know.
You're gonna need to move them. Might be worth. That one was really off on.
Yeah, that was.
Maybe that was like the first one.
They'll like a row, like they'll dig the chamber around here, so you find some, and then they'll kind of like spread them in the chamber. So that's kind of like.
I would imagine, yeah.
Yeah, so that would be the space where they kind of deposited their eggs. So she started here, and then she kind of put them all off to this side.
Yeah.
And but even notice that she didn't like lay them towards the edge of the bin or anything, because I still think that maybe you could see a bit of light through this.
Oh, okay.
It's opaque, but
Right.
anyways, that's what she did. So she dug a tunnel and then curled it around and in here, and
Yeah, that's amazing. And who knows, like, I mean, I feel like a predator would sniff it out, but it might be in her interest to have a few off to this side. And not
yeah.
I don't know if that was intentional or not, but who knows?
They sometimes, so they sometimes, like, oftentimes they'll know that an egg is bad before I ever do, and they'll, like, separate it. I've seen them pull eggs out of the burrow, yeah.
They'll go in there?
They'll pull it right out of the burrow.
So what does that tell us? Maybe that they're actively watching their clutch as it incubates, or why would
not as it incubates. It's almost like after they lay it, they
right
know.
after you.
Right, yeah. I'm talking
okay,
like as they're covering
so
the nest
it doesn't
up,
like go bad and harm the other
with
ones.
the rest, yeah.
That is very neat. Another testament to their intelligence, or at least really interesting instinct.
So that's
wow, look at that. You sure you don't want to have another? Look at that. That is awesome. One of the few times I'm so happy to be wrong.
Me too.
Okay, and it's fantastic green bandit incubator fridge.
Oh yeah.
So the eggs just went in here with the rest of them.
Here, these are a small clutch of Macrae eggs that are literally due to hatch.
Oh my
any
gosh.
day.
That one's already.
Yeah, so they're dimple. I was really hoping that you would, that they would be pipped.
Yeah, that would have been so cool.
So the December 21st is the actual day that I have marked in the calendar. So, but you can see, like the eggs there, see how they're dimpled a bit?
Yep, yep.
That's perfect.
Those
because,
two, and that one's already,
Yeah.
it must be from a spot we can't see.
So that's good because that's, you know, there's room in the egg for the baby to move now. And
or it's tighter to cut on the side, make an incision with the egg tooth.
That's exactly right, right? That's why babies die in the egg is because they, it's just too turgid.
Ah, okay.
And that's the problem with the way
like too much fluid. Yeah, it's too hydrated.
A lot of people keep them.
So keep that in mind, everybody. If you're incubating tree monitor eggs, you don't want your media staying too moist throughout the incubation. You want it to dry out near the end at least, if not sooner.
For today's question of the day, I wanted to ask you all if you could choose any of the animals Brandon is producing in his facility to own as a pet, which would you choose and why? As always, I'll give your comment a heart and we'll engage in a bit of a conversation. Alright guys, now was time for the moment of truth. The reason we came to see if Brandon can sex SABZI, because I wasn't sure of his sex. We had guessed for a male when I first got him, but I really wanted to be sure of this. So let's see what Brandon has to say about my lovely green tree monitor.
The judge.
Did I? Oh, not really, eh? Huh. Yeah, that's a girl.
You can already tell.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So here we go.
I don't even think I need to try.
SABZI is a girl.
You know what? You can really tell by even the lack of pattern on the neck.
Okay.
So males tend to have a bit more patterning, in my experience, anyways. So.
Yeah, just from the base of the tail being thin.
But look at the difference in that.
Oh yeah.
From what? So I'm not even gonna bother.
So SABZI, you're a girl. What a shocker.
Let's see if I can. You know what? Let's see if I can find a male so we can show you the neck contrast on them.
Sure.
I'll put SABZI back.
So that was how quick it took, guys. Brandon was gracious enough to
put SABZI back in there. Okay, for now. Find a male.
Yep.
I would say that's a female. That's a male. Just by looking at the neck thickness and a bit more the pattern in the neck. See how broad that tail base is there?
Yeah, I think so.
And let's see if we can just show you the neck pattern difference on these two.
Sure.
If it's noticeable or not. So like.
Yeah, he is, I guess.
Yeah,
she is lighter.
So see how the neck stripes go up higher on the male?
Oh yeah.
So there's definitely that you get a lot more patterning in the neck on the males than the females. Even look at the head, like it's a little broader on that male too.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Interesting.
So
SABZI, look at you, you're a girl. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's the convenient thing with them. They're in the container and the tail just follows on its own. You don't have to like nudge it. All right, well, thank you so much for sexing Sabzi and showing us everything. That's awesome. Now, since we're here, we can't just leave it at that, you know, like, I'm sure you guys want to see what Brandon's been up to. We got to see Sabzi's mom lay some eggs, but there's a lot of other cool stuff going on right now. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we get a lot of eggs produced by your monitors this time of year as well, right?
This is the, I call it the Odatria start to the season.
So we came at a good time.
Yeah, this is when a lot of the Australian stuff really starts kicking into gear, and I think I've said in a few other videos, you know, kind of end of December, beginning of January, all the way until July. That's when I get the bulk of the Australian monitors doing their thing, right? And it's snowing outside today. You can't see it anymore, but
we saw it on the drive.
Yeah, you saw it on the drive. So it's snowing outside, and usually that weather stimulates good things, right? It's almost like the colder the day here, or the messier the weather, the more stuff happens. So I'm going to show you just a yellow Aki nesting. I don't want to bug her too much because she's just starting to nest, and so I've been leaving her alone. I pulled the male out a little bit earlier today when I got home, just so we didn't bug her when she was nesting. So I'll show you. We'll just peek the camera in, and you can kind of see what she's doing. So she's down along the side of the rock there, and you see that? Yeah. And she's digging her burrow down there. Yep. So I have a big slab of rock, and then that's on some shims, some blocks, and then there's a big flat brick under that, and they always dig under that brick and lay their eggs in, you know, at the bottom of the substrate around there, because the light heats the rocks and then it transmits that heat down to the soil. So
fantastic.
Yeah, it works really well. This is a big female red Aki here, and she's doing the same thing. Actually, you can see she has a few test holes, but I mean, she's a giant.
She's huge. Holy mackerel.
So she's laying eggs as well. So
it's real hot in there, and you can feel the humidity and the heat just come right out.
Yeah. So yeah.
Very exciting.
Water bowl doesn't last long.
That's so exciting.
Like in the morning, you'll see them out basking and stuff, and now it's kind of towards the end of the day.
That too.
Trying to see. Nothing doing in there.
You think you guys have a lot of crickets? Brandon's got you beat.
So this female as well, she is under that brick. She's been in a burrow. She dug down that way. And so she's in there. I'll wait for her to come out. I saw her this morning, or when I got back, but she went back in there. So
promising.
Yeah. So she's definitely gravid. It's just
that was a yellow. Or?
That was a yellow. Yeah.
Very cool.
So yeah.
And also, I noticed since we last came, you got a whole new setup for a lot of those New Caledonian geckos. It looks pretty solid.
Well, I had them in like a grow up system, right, with bins, and now it's like, okay, they're big enough to go in some more permanent habitats, and I'm slowly extending them. So
it's funny seeing it from the backside because we got to see the geckos. That's right.
I'm gonna put a barrier up on the back so that, you know, I don't know about the geckos. They don't. I don't think they care because they're nocturnal. But the monitors, if the geckos move, the monitors will be like, oh, what the heck?
Oh, true. They'll be like, hey,
right. So
lunch is
I'm gonna put a piece of wood here.
These are some beautiful chahuas. Oh wow, that's a white collar.
Look at that one there.
Oh wow. Now the reflection, it's always like that, but that is a stunning gecko. Woo!
If you remember from the last video, Brandon has an exceptional collection of Nephurus knobtail geckos from Australia. He recently acquired some more species, so let's take a look at some of the new animals. Man, they're amazing.
Okay guys, so I actually do have some exciting news to share with you. I didn't just come here to get Sabzi sex, which is funny to find out that he is actually a she, but good thing we know now. I also came here to pick up a brand new green tree monitor that we're eventually going to pair up with SABZI. So thank you, Brandon. We sexed SABZI and we sexed a bunch of animals, and I'm happy to announce that is
There he
the
is.
new green tree monitor. This is a beautiful male from an unrelated bloodline, but stay tuned for the next video to see more on him. See you guys next time. Thanks again, Brandon.